Welcome to Boxonic, where boxing gets real and raw. Today, we're diving into the wild build-up to the Davis vs. Roach rematch, headbutts, controversy, and a fight that might explode before it even begins.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the stare down and a few words exchanged. The last...
That Roach may be the most skillful fighter you have fought in your career. Do you agree with that assessment, and how would you rate Roach's skills?
I agree. I totally agree. He got good skills. Oh, that's why he's here. You know what I mean?
Boxing's turning more savage by the second. Then the latest chaos. Gervonta Davis headbutting Lamont Roach right in the middle of their face-off. It was explosive, the perfect spark to set off this rematch drama. The press conference crowd went silent, then wild. You could feel the hate. I'm going to mess him up bad. I'll destroy him and leave him wrecked.
I don't really care too much about the outside critics. I know what I could do in the ring, and that's the only thing that matters, honestly. Is that I go out and give it my all and perform. And most likely, 9 times out of 10 when I do that, I'll be victorious.
The online beef boiled over fast. Both fighters came in guns blazing, no censor, no calm, and Gervonta, he snapped. The guy was wired, maybe still riding the energy from another headline fight. Then out of nowhere, bam, he headbutts Roach. That set the room on fire, and Roach, he wasn't backing down, not even a step.
I take that compliment very well, and it lets me know that he is 100% focused, and that he gonna bring his A game. You know, that's what's all a part of this. Is gonna make it a great fight. That's what a lot of people are missing, and that's what, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people don't get. So that's the thing right there. Like he's attentive, he's aware, and he know that, and that's part of the, you know, that's what got.
Security had to step in, hard ripping them apart before fists flew. After that, they never got near each other again. But until then, all-out war on the mic. Roach fired first, cool and confident, calling out Davis and vowing to deliver the first L of his career like it was already sealed.
Just here to show up. And when I do show up, I show out for sure. That belt coming out. Hopefully he bring his too with that belt coming out. You know, I like to thank Al Heyman, PBC, Tom Brown, and I like to thank Tank himself. You know what I'm saying? He cash cow, head honcho, gave me the opportunity. That's Boogie.
I'm promising him a night worse than last time. It's going to be brutal, no ref, no judge can save him. My hands going up, period. That line, it hit Tank's team like a body shot. The room tensed up. Then Davis clapped back, saying, Roach just got lucky on this time. Luck won't save him. The tension hasn't cooled since...
You believe you fought the best Gervonta, or do you think he got some more gears?
100% for a fact. I think he might have some more gears, but I fought the best Gervonta that night. I don't want people to get it misconstrued or whatever the case may be. He's a hell of a fighter. Hell of an IQ, great punching power, good speed, and a really good boxing ability. A lot of people underrate that. Don't think because of what I did, y'all think y'all can just go in there and think y'all can have the same night, you know what I'm saying, or do the same thing. He still will go upside.
Behind the scenes, Davis stayed fired up. I'm coming again. No hiding, no excuses. Time to show the world who the real champ is. Roach didn't blink. He stood firm. Meanwhile, Leonard Ellerby from Team Tank kept talking, saying Davis was dealing with personal stuff last time, basically calling that version of Tank a shadow of the real one.
They Tank Davis. We gonna see. He's gonna let you know there are a few things on the table, so we'll see what happens. In your opinion, does Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson ever happen? Of course. Why not? Why not? That's the fight the world want to see.
Shakur did an interview with...
I respect Roach, but that wasn't Tank in March. He was distracted. He needed us, we weren't there. That's our fault. But now, we're back. All of us. And once the bell rings, I don't even think Roach hears the last round. Roach wasn't buying it. He fired right back this time, aiming straight at Ellerby.
Do you go into a press conference like, I'm trying to make a movie or I'm trying to match energy? Like, what's your approach to a press conference?
Shit, I be chilling. Like, how we all right now, you hear me? Like, yeah. I be in my element. 9 times out of 10, I'm thinking about the fight and what I'm going to do. But you always got to be
When Davis grabbed the mic again, he looked locked in, like this was personal now. No joking, no ego, just business. To everyone still in my corner, thank you. I've grown, I've learned. I know what it feels like to hit rock bottom. But August 16th, I'm unleashing the beast, and there's no stopping it.
Yeah, I rule a weekend. I rule a weekend for sure. He just doing what you have to do, trying to psych yourself out for the fight and things like that. But come March the 1st, it's all about skill versus skill, and who had the better skill that night is going to be the victorious person.
Plenty believe Davis is coming in on a mission for revenge. He was supposed to dominate. He's barely ever gone the full distance, only twice before. So for many fans, this rematch is about redemption. Roach ruined that clean streak, and now Tank wants payback in blood.
Great talent, you know, fighting on the card Saturday night. So I just want to be here and give it my all. You know, I'm grateful and happy to be a part of this event and be able to be at this level in my career. So I want to just say thank y'all for coming out.
But let's be real, Roach was the one who got cheated. That draw, it wasn't fair. Everyone from the judges to the WBA to the New York Commission played a role. Roach didn't just fight Tank, he fought the whole system. So if anyone wants revenge, it's him after they robbed him of a career-defining win.
What do you have to do to create enough separation where this don't happen again?
Whew, it's a good question. It's going to be based on my training camp. I have to push myself a little harder if that didn't get me the win. And I have room. I definitely have room. I'm not gonna lie.
What's crazier, this fight could set up a massive trilogy. Davis has never done a rematch before, so a third bout. That's blockbuster stuff. Fans used to dream of him running it back with Ryan Garcia or Pitbull Cruz, but now Roach might be the one to lock him in his chin. Still the biggest mystery. He ate Tank's best shots like it was breakfast.
Crack you and you know what I'm saying, you might end up on the floor. Everybody not built the same. And that's what people getting messed up. He did a whole lot of things that was good in that fight. A whole lot. And I'm telling you right now, if he wasn't as good of a fighter as he was, that would have been, you know what I'm saying? I would have steamrolled him. Don't get that misconstrued. He's still the guy he is. It's just he ran into a guy that's on.
If Tank thinks he can just walk in and land another knockout, he's playing with fire. This time around, he's got to bring more than power. He needs skill. Roach doesn't crumble like the rest. In fact, it was Davis who got rocked by a slick Roach counter last time. Roach thrives in the danger zone. He stays in the pocket, invites the chaos, and that's a nightmare for Davis, who's used to fighters running away.
When you lock up, is he small? Too small. Tell that man too small, bro. Y'all in the same weight class.
I mean, that's a new weight class for me. A new weight class for me.
That's what I'm saying. That night y'all was in the same weight class. And you still feel like he too small?
He was too small.
Dang.
I'm just calling a spade a spade. No disrespect, no nothing. He was just too small. I've been in there with some big guys.
There's a ton on the line in this rematch, and that wild face-off was just the beginning. The controversy from their first clash on March 1st still hasn't cooled down. Fans never let it go, demanding a rematch ever since that head-scratching majority draw. This fight, it's about settling unfinished business once and for all.
Tank want a rematch. Do you let me know now? Do you want to fight Tank again? He said he open to do a rematch. Do you want to fight Tank
100%. It's only a matter of time. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight again. It's just whenever the fight gonna happen.
So it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Okay. They say they want it in New York again. Do you want to fight again in the Barclays Center?
I wouldn't mind, but I'd love for it to be in DC.
Okay. Cool.
I love for it to be in DC.
Both teams wanted this fight badly. It wasn't just hype. Sports Illustrated's Chris Manx made it clear. Tank Roach 2 might go down on June 21st in Vegas. Both sides are locked and loaded. Now that the date's shaping up, fans are planting their flags. One posted old fight pics and said, Roach is going to beat that man again. No doubt.
I just so happen to be a boxing fan that the fact that I do watch him fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like boxing.
Are you open to immediate rematch?
In my contract, immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch when I signed for the first fight.
Right.
Just in case he lost or just in case it was a draw.
So when you got a rematch clause, how long we taking?
It's up to the A side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's going to be soon. I'm hoping it's going to be soon. Let's say that.
What is soon to you? When you say soon to me, I'm thinking a month.
I'm thinking July.
I'm thinking July.
One fan even dropped the hilarious GIF Roach as a cockroach swinging a lightsaber. Internet's choosing sides fast. Some ride with Roach. I had it 115 to 113 Roach last time. Others are backing Davis. Roach was solid, but Tank's going. To figure him out, this time late knockout coming, every day. The buzz gets louder.
That was the first fight in a long time when Tank first started. His body was that defined. You see how his body looked?
That first matchup, it was supposed to be just another W for Tank. When the fight got booked, Team Davis didn't blink. Roach had a belt and some momentum, but most saw him as the smaller, safer pick. But from round one, Roach came to shock. The world smart movement, crisp punches, and when Davis dragged him into the fire, Roach stood tall.
Very skillful fighter. He can fight from the area. In that DMV area, there's a lot of talent, and nobody wants to lose. Nobody wants to lose. So I knew it was going to be a hard fight. This has been going on forever. We all help each other. They know our strengths. They know our secrets. We know theirs, and vice versa. So that is what made for a good fight.
By the end, fans inside Barclays were stunned. The fight was a war-tight, tense, and no one was sure who edged it. When the scorecards dropped, Team Tank looked confident. Then the smiles vanished. Majority draw. Davis walked away without a win for the first time. Backstage, his team including Barry, Hunter looked gutted. Hunter, filling in for Calvin Ford, didn't agree with the call. He thought Tank did enough.
It happened to fight. Well, I knew he would be hungry. I knew he was going to fight extremely hard. I told you earlier, Lamont Roach was never a cheat day. So we knew that going into this fight. I thought there were opportunities when we were inside. We should have took advantage of a few things on the inside. But for the most part, this was a fight based on strategy. This was a fight, actually.
Hunter kept it really, believes Tank sealed it late. We give Roach his credit, he told ESN, but those last rounds were ours. We won. Davis knows the only way to silence the doubt is to back up his post-fight vow to take it seriously. That painful result had him promising just 1 week off before grinding again in the gym.
What was going through your mind when you heard the decision?
Nobody like a draw, from a guy that get knockouts and things like that, but it's cool. I feel like if we fight again, I could do more. And I should have did more. I was lost in I lost track in the rounds. That's why we need, what is it called? Yeah.
No matter what's happening behind the scenes, fans are locked in for the sequel. And now, they want to see Davis deliver on his bold promise. I'm going chop chop Bob and weave and end it in the 9th. I expose fakes, especially the ones hiding behind their entourages. I still remember my first belt. No one believed in me then either.
I didn't know what round it was. Facts.
Tank, Eric Blum from DailyMail.com. First off, your coach just said, can you confirm, did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah. I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring?
Roach shocked the world by standing his ground against Davis, the so-called knockout king, and many fans think he actually won, especially when you rewind to round 9, where Davis took a knee in the middle of the ring. That should have been scored a knockdown. Even worse, his corner wiped his face during the round-end automatic disqualification. That draw, it only added fuel to the fire. Months of drama later, August 16th looked locked in. Or so we thought.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubt himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about...
Just when it felt like everything was set, Roach dropped a bombshell on June 20th, after another online clash with Davis. He posted, LMAO, he knows I don't roll like that. He's just hyping y'all up to cover for not doing his part. He might pull out. Stay tuned. Fans ran wild with it. One replied, Davis is scared of Roach. Handle your business again. Lock it in.
A great fight. You know what I mean? Lamont coming with his best. I'm coming with my best. And, right here is the top of the DMV area.